Hi, everyone. I am going to be perfectly honest with you. This is not how this was supposed to go. So about, I guess about 25 minutes, 30 minutes ago, I had on the most beautiful, light blue shirt. It was all with feathers, but I don't know, lacy. It was pretty, and I had my earrings in, and my hair was all done, and I had this gorgeous lipstick on that I had gotten from Beauty Counter. Way to go, Beauty Counter girls. And my earrings that I wear all the time, and then people make fun of me because they're like, oh, she's wearing those earrings again. I looked so good. I looked so great. And we sat down and we were going to go live, but it just started pouring like this deluge coming down. And we were at home. We could not even hear ourselves. We were at our podcast studio. We could not even hear ourselves for the rain. So we moved it to another place in the house and moved it to another place in the house, and nothing was working out. And I was just like, David, screw it. Just forget it. We're not doing it. Just cancel it. So we got in the car. I put on my pajamas. That's right. My pajamas. And I put on this sweater that I wear around the house all the time. And we just got in the car. I took the earrings off. We got in the car. And we came to this place that I come to every single Easter. I come here every single solitary Easter. And we brought our phones because our kids are at the house. And David grabbed a little bitty cheapy tripod that cost like $15 just in case any of this worked out. We got a light that we always have in our car. It costs $7 on Amazon. It's going to go out at any minute. We came out here to actually kind of get away from the house because the kids are driving us nuts. You know the thing, right? But we came out here to a cemetery that is just down the road from my home. And I come here every single Easter, David and I do. Sometimes I come without him. Sometimes I like to just get away and be by myself and come here without him. And I thought that I would tell you guys why we're here. Just behind me is where some of the people that I love the most on this earth now are buried. They are right over here behind me. My grandfather's here, and my uncle is here, and my son is here. And Easter is my favorite time of the year. I love Easter more than I love Christmas. I love the Easter season because I have known death, and therefore life just means a whole lot to me. So I come out here every Easter when things are blooming, when flowers are blooming. We put out new flowers. We visit the graves. And another reason that I love this place is because of what is actually just beyond it. You can't see it for yourself. Maybe if it stops raining, I'll try to get you out there, but I'll try to walk out there, but you can't see, but I'll tell you about it in just a second. A couple of years ago, I created an online course called This Sucks, But God is Good. And since that course, we've seen probably close to 2,000 people come and go through that course. We're offering that course right now at this season. Pay what you can, pay whatever you're able to pay. Normally the course is $67, but we're offering it to you right now for whatever you can pay. And I think it's really important that I tell you about it at Easter, because a lot of you, like this place, kind of dealing with death. Maybe you're dealing with the loss of a job. Maybe you're dealing with the loss of a marriage. And Easter is going to look very different for all of us. It is. We're not going to be wearing our Sunday best, and we're not going to be getting pictures of the kids with the Easter bunny. And so Easter feels like this place. It just feels like death this year. It feels like uncertainty, and it feels like fear, and it feels like it has never felt before. And it doesn't feel good, and we can't figure it out, and we're really just very, very scared. And I created a course of all of the things that I learned during a season of death. All of the things that I learned when I had to walk through the valley of the shadow of death. When I lived here in this kind of place. And that's where some of you are living right now. Easter doesn't look like it's supposed to. We get it. But even when the Easter season is over, you're still going to be sitting right here among headstones and wilted flowers, because this is just where you find yourself. And you're scared that what if you live here forever? What if you have to hang out in this place forever? But I don't believe that you have to. One of my favorite scriptures says, old things have passed away, but behold, I've made all things new. And that's what I tell myself whenever I come here every Easter. I will walk through the headstones and I will walk through the death, but I will not live here. Because all these things have passed away, but behold, all things have become new. And that's one of the reasons why I love coming here every Easter. It is a reminder of what I've lost. But it's also a reminder that there is life after death. I promise you there is. For those of you who are sitting inside this Easter and you're scared, you've lost your job, you've lost a loved one, you've lost a whole lot of hope, you don't have to hang out here. You don't have to. I promise you, you don't. And here's why I love this particular cemetery. Because right back there, can't see it, but past those trees, if you walk to the very, very back of the cemetery, you're going to look over a gate and there's just this beautiful valley. Some people own that land and I don't know who they are, but I want to find them. I want that land. And it's absolutely glorious. There's a big, huge pond and there's just tons of trees with all these weeping willows and this moss that hangs over. It's cleared and it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. And it's the most beautiful, expansive, gorgeous space you've ever seen. But you got to walk through a lot of death to get to it. You do. You have to walk through a lot of garbage to get to that beauty. That's kind of what this Easter is like. I have to walk through a lot of crap to get to where these plots are, to get to where my son is buried. But I know that on the other side, there is beauty. And some of you don't know that yet. You haven't experienced it. All you've experienced is the headstones. All you've experienced is the death. We are offering This Sucks, But God is Good. It is a 6 weeks online course. It is for you to meet you right where you are, in the middle of your hurting, in the middle of your death, in the middle of your scary, in the middle of your sucks. It's to meet you right there. I know my mother's very upset. I hope she doesn't see this. She still thinks that possibly maybe I've changed the name of this course. I haven't. There's no other way to say it. It does suck. It just sucks. It stinks. The loss of a job and the abandonment in a marriage and a divorce and friends who betray you and bankruptcy. Yeah, it sucks. It just really, really sucks. And there's really no other fancy, classy word for it. It just does. And that's where some of you are this Easter season. But I promise you, there is something on the other side of it. You've just got to walk through it. You've just got to learn from it. Right now, we opened up the course a couple of weeks ago and people are joining. They're joining like crazy. We've literally had over 600 people join in the last 2 weeks. I'm not kidding you. It's the biggest boom for the class that we have ever had. Thousands have already gone through it, but over 600 people in 2 weeks have joined this class. And it doesn't matter if you're on week 1 or week 4, we're all in it together. We have a private Facebook group where we share, and literally, I wish just today we were doing a Facebook Live, this private Facebook group for This Sucks, But God is Good. We were doing this live and they're just sharing what they're dealing with. And we have got people in this group who are dealing with divorce, like a month and a half out of divorce. We've got people who have buried parents due to Corona, due to COVID. Like recently buried family. We've got people who have lost jobs, who have shut down businesses that they have taken from the ground up. I mean, it's their baby and they've had to shut it down. We've got people who are living in the house right now, currently, with their abusers. We've got people who are quarantined right now with children who the last words that child said to them was, "I hate you." broken relationships and broken family, death everywhere. But if you will focus on the repair, and that's what this course is. Let me tell you something. I heard this saying many years ago, and it has served me so well. It is not about the rip, my friend. It is about the repair. We are going to have to walk through some dead places, but we're not going to stay here. We don't live here. And we're not going to focus on the pain and the trauma and what we have had to bury. We are going to focus on the healing and the freedom that comes when we say, what was the lesson? What was all of this for? And God, that's right, God. I'm not going to be embarrassed to say it. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. It is God who comes down and says, I will meet you where you are. You don't have to hang out here. If you want to get to the beauty, if you want to get to the freedom, take my hand. Take his hand and walk through it. And that is what he is willing to do for every single one of us. I would be honored to do this with you. I would love it if you would go right now. The link is above if you don't remember it, and we're going to put it in every single comment. Let me tell you something. We will get in our car, and every comment, we will reply to you, okay? If you would go to melissaradke.com/this sucks. That was horrible, whoever thought of that, by the way. Melissa Radke, this sucks. I should be able to remember that. Go to melissaradke.com/this sucks. Sign up for the course. Take it at your comfort, at your speed, okay? You want to hang out on week 2 for a little while? Hang out on week 2. You do it at your pace, and you pay whatever you can. Normally, the course is $67, and that's because we offer it to you in a variety of ways. We offer it to you by video. A lesson is emailed to you every single week. We offer it to you by way of transcript, so you can read it instead of watching it, because some of you can't take my beauty in at one time, and I get that. I totally get that. We offer it to you on audio, because some of you want to listen to your lessons when you're walking your neighborhood, when you're walking the block, and we get that too. We offer it to you in those 3 ways. It's 6 weeks long, and with that, we provide a private Facebook group. Private. No one can see it. It's just us. We do homework, or what I like to call heart work. We do heart work together. We share really vulnerable things together. We hold each other in community, which I have to tell you is a really hard thing to find right now. And we have that there. We were together at 5 o'clock, laughing, crying, all of the above, this group of people. We have men, we have women. We have women who are coming alongside and bringing their daughters and bringing their sisters and bringing their aunts. And I would love for you to do that as well. I wouldn't ask you to go anywhere I haven't gone myself. I swear to you, I wouldn't. I wouldn't ask you to do anything that I haven't done myself. And woe to the person. Woe to the person that you follow on social media who has all the answers for you and wants you to do a bunch of hard work that they've never done themselves. Don't be fooled. But I just wanted to tell you that I come out here every single Easter, and I look at a headstone of a child that I buried, and it sucked and it hurt. Sometimes it still hurts today. But then when I'm done looking at his headstone, I walk to the back of this cemetery and I look out at this piece of land that is absolutely gorgeous. It is freedom, it is beauty, it is healing, and it is hope. And yeah, sometimes we gotta walk through death to get there. But I would be honored to walk through it with you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. We're happy to answer them or leave them here. We'll comment to you. Otherwise, go to melissaradke.com/this sucks. Most importantly, I would love it if you would share this. It would be a favor to me if you would share this. We do have bad weather here, and I know that we've got some bad connection, but I believe in my heart, the people that need to hear this, they're going to hear it. I'm not going to worry about it. So if you would share this, that would just really help me on Instagram Live. If you would tag some people in it that you'd love to go through the course with, that would be great. But sharing this really is just the grassroots way that we get the word out. And so that would help us a lot. Thank you very much for doing that. Again, pay what you can. I know it's a difficult time for everybody, for all of us. And I didn't feel right about offering it a full price. But if you want to pay $1,000, I mean, I guess you can. I mean, I'll probably like return, $5 of that. I wouldn't feel right taking all of it, but you do what you can. And just know that you're going to have a lot of tears and a lot of fun and a lot of community as you walk through death and dead things to get to beauty. But it's Easter. Tomorrow is Good Friday. Tomorrow is what happens when death comes, but when it refuses to stay. Tomorrow is a day that symbolizes what happens when it just seems like the end is near. But it's not. It is not the end of the story. So, some of my friends are already on here. They're commenting and letting you know these are literally friends that are in the class right now. I see their names coming up. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are being so kind. And they're commenting right now and letting you know a little bit more what the course is like, what you can expect. But again, I'm here to do it with you. And I'm so honored to get to do it with you. Everybody knows me for being goofy and fun, but the truth of the matter is, this is my heart. This is like me getting my hands in the soil of these people who are coming in and saying, I don't want to live here anymore. This isn't for me. I want what's on the other side. That's where I get excited. So again, share this video. That would be so great if you would share it. I would appreciate it so very much. Just hit that share button right now so we can get the word out. Go to melissaradke.com/thissucks. David, am I saying that right? melissaradke.com/thissucks. And sign up today so that we can go through this course together. This is a beautiful place, A lot of things I've lost are here. But I don't want to live here. It's what's on the other side that I'm most interested in. It's the hope, the freedom, the beauty, and I want to go there with you. So I'll see you in the class.